The Albee Square Mall was a mall in Brooklyn, New York that opened in 1977 and closed in 2004. If you've clicked onto this video, then you know what today is. It's Monday, Mall Madness. Every Monday I'll be releasing a new video on a defunct or maybe not so defunct mall and its history. Make sure you stick around to the very end of the videos. I'd like to see if you, the viewer, are paying attention. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and smash that notification bell so you get notified of my latest mall video, defunct store, or my Throwback Thursday videos. Leave a suggestion or a comment for a future video. Thanks. The Albee Square Mall opened in 1980 on the Fulton Street pedestrian plaza in Brooklyn, New York. Before it became a mall, the location was on the side of the original RKO Albee Theater. Edward Franklin Albee, a promoter, impresario, and father of the famous playwright, built the Albee Theater in 1925 during the peak of the vaudeville era, with the Beaux Arts exterior and an interior that featured crystal chandeliers in the lobby, painting from Albee's private collection, and seating for 2,000, the Albee Theater sought to rebrand vaudeville and attract more affluent audiences. Albee Square Theater stood until 1977. After the theater's demolition in 1978, the vacant space was developed by the Urban Development Corporation, a city agency that worked to provide financial aid for the acquisition, construction, or improvement of industrial, commercial, public, and cultural spaces. The mall was designed by Gruen Associates, a firm founded in 1951 by Austrian architect Victor Gruen. Gruen is largely credited with inventing the suburban shopping mall as we know it. He may have been the most influential architect of the 20th century. With an unassuming glass exterior, Albee Square Mall might pale in comparison to some of Gruen's other projects. However, along with its companion Fulton Mall, Albee Square became a cultural landmark that nurtured Brooklyn's rising middle class, an up-and-coming hip-hop culture, and a rejuvenated and important commercial district. To strangers unfamiliar with downtown Brooklyn's history, the Albee Square Mall at the intersection of Fulton Street and DeKalb Avenue appears unimpressive, but to locals, the mall is a landmark. People remember how early hip-hop artists like Biz Markie hung out there in the 1980s. Biz Markie even had a song about the Albee Square Mall. The Albee Square Mall was also the site of the rap battle between Big Daddy Kane and Biz Markie. Flanked by stores like Orange Julius and Gibbs, Kane did just that. Within a few minutes of the battle commencing, a large crowd had formed, prompting mall security to kick everyone off the premises. For those who remember the mall, it was an indoor complex off Fulton Street. They had stores selling basketball jerseys, stands offering underground mixtapes, and shops like Gibbs where a person could buy items like Bally sneakers. Despite the eclectic mix of stores, the preferred hangout at Albee Square Mall was Orange Julius. Back in the 80s, you may have even seen Biz Markie and Big Daddy Kane hanging out there. In the early 2000s, the Albee Square Mall deal presented a unique opportunity for the city to redress the shortcomings of the rezoning because it rests on a piece of city-owned land. The framework of the deal was set by New York City Economic Development Corporation. In 2001, developer Joseph Sitt of Thor Equities purchased the ground lease on the Albee Square property from Forest City Ratner for $25 million. Under the terms of the ground lease, the leaseholder makes regular payments to the city while the city retains ownership of the land. After the 2004 rezoning inflated the value of the ground lease, CIT decided to sell. A development consortium consisting of the White Plains-based Arcadia Realty Trust, McFarland Partners, and two smaller entities agreed to purchase the ground lease from CIT for $120 million. The mall was closed in 2004, and the space sat vacant until 2008 when it was demolished. Albee Square and City Point rose from the rubble. So what are your memories of this mall? Leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you just watched my video, thanks for watching. Hit that like button and please subscribe to Eric C. Productions.